Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing two really cool Legacy figures. Here we have a Legacy Wave 1 Voyager class of Bulkhead, and here we have Legacy Gen Selects Dk-2 Guard. So of course this figure here is a direct reprint of the Earthrise Ironhide mold that came in an Amazon exclusive pack that was in the Earthrise line. Of course here, Bulkhead here is a brand new mold, part of the Wave 1 line, which is super exciting. So let me just go over the packaging of each figure. So I'm just going to move Dk-2 Guard off to the side so we have a little bit more room to take a look at Bulkhead. So here is Bulkhead, and he looks so cool. I'm so happy I was actually able to find this figure really early. I actually also do have several other Legacy figures that I was able to get early, like Dragstrip and Iguanas and Skywarp. So look for those reviews and unboxing videos coming very soon. So with this packaging, and of course all Legacy packaging from now on, there is no plastic window. You can actually reach inside there and touch the figure itself. Luckily enough, of course, the person I bought this from, he packaged it extremely well. So thank you to that person who packaged this extremely well. So for the artwork, we have a really nice shot of the truck. Of course, we have Prime Universe Bulkhead there, which is very cool. We have the Legacy logo. And on the side of the packaging, we have two really cool shots of Bulkhead, mostly his face at this top section, and here we have really his full body, and a really cool action pose. And on the back, he transforms to 30 steps. Of course, here is his really cool armored kind of military truck. He also does come, of course, with the really cool machine gun, a mace, and a really cool SWAT shield. And the SWAT shield here does become the little tarp or canopy for the back of the truck. And of course, the brand new artwork, or main artwork for this line, we have Optimus, we have Hot Rod there, or Rodimus, we have RC, we have Blaster, we have Bulkhead, and I think that's the planet Cybertron there. A very actually simple and down-to-earth packaging, because if we've seen before with like Kingdom, Earthrise, and Siege, they are all very crazy, very chaotic. So this is a little more toned down, a little more simple. Maybe, who knows, with the next line after Legacy and after that one, it'll get a little bit more crazier as it goes along. So very cool. So I'm going to open them up, then we will get to Dk-2 cards. So I'm going to open it from the bottom. I think that'll be the best idea. So let me just get my scissors here. I'm going to lower the camera a tiny bit, and hopefully I can cut this open pretty easily. So we got that. There we go. And then I should probably be able to just pull this out. So there we go. And I'm just going to pull that out. So there we go. Here we have Bulkhead. Let me lower the camera up a little bit. Here we have Bulkhead. So that's really cool. You don't have the best view right now. He actually is pretty big. But here's Bulkhead. He looks really cool, and what catches my eye immediately is his legs. This kind of armor plating silver there, that looks really good. I really do like that. He has a machine gun there, of course, the really cool signature mace from Transformers Prime, and on the back we have the really big shield or canopy piece, which can be stored on the back of him by this, I'm assuming probably the support right there, or of course you can have him hold it. Probably I'm going to have him hold it, but yeah, he looks super cool. So of course a lot of people's main concern was this section here, because it is very boxy, yes indeed, but overall I think it looks really cool. Again, my eyes are immediately drawn to this really cool paneling there. That looks really cool. I guess maybe I just never noticed that in the stock pictures. So I'm going to take him out of his twisty ties and all that, and then I'm going to of course briefly go over all the accessories with him, and then we'll get into Dk-2 Guard. So here we have Bulkhead out of the packaging. I think he looks so cool. So this is an unboxing video. I'm just going to give you my first thoughts and impressions, and that's it, period. I won't be transforming it or doing anything of that, just giving you my first thoughts, and that's it. So of course, hold until the review. This is really just my first thoughts. So first, right off the bat, this thing looks so cool. I love the mace. The shield looks really cool, and the machine gun. So with the shield, there is several different ways you can store this. Of course, you can store it on the back and of course on the arm, but I think there is several different ways he can hold it. This is just connected into that port on the arm, but I think you can also have him hold it in his hand. So I'm not too sure about that. I actually have not looked at the instructions at all. This is really just off of reviews, pictures, pictures, and I briefly skimmed the instructions. But this thing looks so cool. Again, the mace, a signature weapon from the Transformers Prime show, we all know, and it's such a cool weapon. I love the really cool head sculpt that is straight from Transformers Prime, of course. He does come with an energon-infused machine gun. That is the new gimmick for Legacy, which is pretty cool. They don't come in every figure, they just come in kind of every so often. Like, I think Dragstrip didn't come with one. I think maybe a few others didn't, but RC, she comes with this really cool energon blade, so every so often you'll get one. Really just depends. But yeah, this looks super cool, and I am also really glad because I was very, very worried about the big truck piece here. I was worried that it was not going to be securely connected to the figure. I was worried it was going to be really flappy, you know, but this is actually very, very secure. There's this huge tab there. Also, I think the arms are connected into place, so this is not going anywhere, which definitely is reassuring and awesome. This figure looks so cool. And on the back, it is actually pretty clean right now, but if you want to, you can take the shield here and store on the back. I don't really know how to do that right now, but I know you can. But yeah, this figure looks so cool. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Yes, it's a little boxy in the chest, but I think actually it works pretty well. What I do love is the head sculpt and this really cool like knee armor design. That looks really cool. They should do that more often. And I do really like the SWAT shield. That looks super cool. So I'm going to take him out to the side. Yes, that was really, really fast and not a really big in-depth look. So if you want more of an in-depth look, I will be doing a review, of course. So wait for that. This is, again, just a first impressions. I haven't even transformed it yet. I have no idea what the steps are. I know it is 30 steps, which is actually a pretty good number for Voyager. So now, let's take a look at Dk-2 Guard. Of course, this is the less interesting between the two. I still think it's a pretty cool looking figure. It is, again, a direct repaint from the Ironhide mold. Just, of course, new paint apps, same accessories, same transformation, but still I think it's pretty cool. So actually, they're using the new Legacy Selects style packaging here, which is vastly more interesting and improved from the old Selects packaging. If you know what that is, it was just a spray painted Autobot symbol. It was pretty cool at first, but they made like 50 Selects figures with that, and it was getting very old and repetitive and boring. So they finally changed it, and I really do like how every package for every figure is different. They all have their face on there, which is super cool, very specialized, and it really shows how Hasbro is putting a lot of thought into the packaging more now. So of course we have him, a really cool grid system line, which is really cool. We have some really cool intricate lines and details, the Legacy logo there. This is also plastic free, which is pretty cool. And we have, of course, Dk-2 Guard, which actually might do kind of an army building thing. I might get like 2 or 3 just for fun, because they're pretty cheap. I actually found one on a really simple store. I will leave a link where I got this figure in the description. I didn't overpay for it. I was just looking on one of the online stores, and it was there, and it came in like 3 days. This actually figure here was supposed to come a day away from Bulkhead, but actually came early, which is really cool. So let's open this up like this, and here we have the Dk-2 Guard. I'm going to turn it on its side like this, and he is, of course, packaged plastic free, no clamshell. He has his shield, his gun, and of course the figure itself done in really nice black. I really do like that. So I'm going to take him out of the packaging, off to the side, off the cam, and then I will give you my first impressions. Here we have Dk-2 Guard out of the packaging, and of course he's exactly what I expected. He is exactly like the Earthrise Ironhide mold, just some new paint apps, and of course the exact same accessories, but I think he's still a really cool figure. He is a very controversial figure, because in the alt mode, yes, there is a lot of panel lines. I do agree, but I still really do like his Jeep mode, and I always do really like a good shield. If you're a long-time viewer of mine or subscriber of mine, you know I really do like a good shield, and both the figures I got today come with some really cool shields. I really do like this one. I think this one's a little bit too simple for my liking. It is really just black and gray, but I actually really do like the Autobot symbol on there, because it really pops with the black in the background, so I do have to give that. Of course, he comes with a very simple silver pistol, which does cut through all of the really dark colors, which is pretty cool. I also do like how it contrasts with the nice silver on the top, but overall, a very cool looking figure. The head sculpt, I think, is the exact same as Ironhide's. Again, just some new paint apps. I really do like that nice bronze sticker on the legs. So yeah, really just my first impressions. Overall, it's a pretty good figure. I won't be transforming it or showing the articulation or anything. it's exactly what I expect. Again, the less interesting between the two I got today. Let me just bring down Bulkhead right now for just my kind of final summary of this video. So, yeah, I unboxed these two figures here. Let me know which one you like more in the comments. I'm pretty sure probably a lot of people will say Bulkhead here because a brand new mold, which is really, really exciting. Again, if you missed the beginning, I'm getting actually several more Legacy figures from Wave 1. I'm going to be getting Dragstrip, Akuanis, and Skywarp, which are three figures I'm really, really looking forward to, especially Dragstrip. He's actually my favorite Stunticon, so I hope he turns out well, and he is definitely the start of something amazing, because he is, of course, one part of a really cool Menasor combiner, so that's really, really cool. But yeah, these figures are pretty good. I actually think Bulkhead turned out pretty amazing. I was expecting, him to be good, but I did have a few concerns about the chest section there. Yes, it's pretty big and bulky, but honestly, it's easily overlookable. I think it still works for him, because he is a very big and bulky figure and turns into a very big and bulky truck. Dk-2 guard here, of course, I have no, concerns, or I was never worried about anything, because he's the exact same as Ironhide, just a repaint, so I think he's still pretty cool. I actually might get a few of him to do a little army building kind of guard sort of thing. I think that'd be pretty cool, so let me know what you think of these two figures in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. I will be reviewing these figures as soon as I can, and I think that's it, so